Hello friends, in this video tutorial we will discuss about superheater. Superheater is one kind of boiler accessories which is provided in order to increase the efficiency of the boiler. The main function of superheater is to increase the temperature of steam above its saturation point. When we increase the temperature of steam above its saturation point, its enthalpy will increase, and this high enthalpy steam when go to the prime mover, it will generate more power. So more power will lead to more efficiency. Let us consider this figure. This figure is of Lancashire boiler. In the Lancashire boiler, the hot gases are inside the tube and water is outside this tube. When the hot gases will come out from the main flue tube, it will move to the bottom flue tubes. But before moving to the bottom flue tubes, it passes over this superheated tubes. In the superheated tubes, there is this steam. So the steam will absorb the heat from the hot gases and its temperature will increase. Now in order to operate the superheater, we need to keep valve V1 and valve V2 as open and valve V3 as closed. So when valve V1 is open, the steam which is collected inside this drum will move through this pipe as the valve V1 is open. So this superheated tube will move to the U tubes. It will absorb the heat from the hot gases and its temperature will increase. So the superheated steam will now move to this valve V2 as valve V2 is open, and it will finally move out from the boiler. So this is how the superheating action will take place. Now suppose in case we want to shut down the superheater, then we need to close the valve V1 and V2 and open the valve V3. In such a case, the steam which is collected inside this drum will directly move out of the boiler as the valve V3 is open and valve V1 and V2 are closed. So that's why the steam will directly move through the valve V3 and directly go to the boiler. In such a case, superheating won't take place. Let's see the construction and working. This superheater consists of set of superheated tubes in the form of U-tubes and headers. So superheated tubes are in the form of U-tubes. The set of U-tubes is connected to the main steam pipe. So this is set of U-tube is connected to the main steam pipe through the headers and U-tubes placed in the path of the flue gases. So U-tube is placed in the path of flue gases. The amount of hot gases passes over the superheated tube should be in proper proportion to the steam passing through the tube and degree of superheat. Now the degree of superheat is controlled by the damper with the help of hand wheel. The amount of superheat is controlled by the damper with the help of hand wheel. So this is the damper which is used to control the amount of hot gases which is passes over this U-tube, which ultimately control the degree of superheat. Degree of superheat means the temperature by which we want to increase. When the valve V1 and V2 are open and valve V3 is closed, the steam is passes through the superheater. As I already told, when we keep valve V1 and V2 as open, the steam will passes through the superheater. So superheater is said to be in action. But when superheater is not required, the valve V1 and V2 are closed and valve V3 is open, and the steam will passes from the boiler to the main steam pipe and no superheating will takes place. So when we keep valve V3 as open, the superheater will directly move to the main steam pipe. No superheating will take place and the steam will directly move through this valve V3 to the main steam pipe. So this is how your superheater will works. I hope you understand this lecture. Thank you.